I want to talk about something while I'm still up. Women try to use desirability, sex appeal, sexiness, sensuality, right? We use these things, but women try and use desirability to attempt to influence and control men. Now, if this is not you, please chill out. I'm making a point, okay? If it doesn't apply, let the shit fly. Anyway, women who try and use desirability to gain favor from men, right? In an effort to influence the outcome, right? Or how things will go when dealing with a man. What women are not understanding is that you are allowing men to set the terms on desirability. They set the terms and the bar on what is attractive and what is not attractive, right? And so essentially what's happening while you're trying to use sensuality and sex appeal to influence what men do, what you have done is you have created a cage of your own, right? And so you are in a position to perform, and men are in the position to qualify you on, what you are worthy of based on your performance, right? Men have positioned themselves in this world as resources, and women are performing for said resource. What women do not understand is when it comes to this obsession to control and influence men, right? Or to gain some type of submission from men. What women are kind of not understanding, it's not your glamour magic or your sex appeal, although these things do have power, they do influence. But pussy does not have the power that it once did back in ancient times. It doesn't have it anymore. Pussy is everywhere and it's on sale. One of the things, and I shared this in a book club, my aunt who passed away last year, or was it 2 years ago? It's in 2023. My aunt who passed away, right, not too long ago, one of the things that I observed in the household, when I was there visiting in Mississippi, is that she was the matriarch of the family and therefore the rock of the family, right? She has a bunch of sons. Not a bunch, but she's got a pretty it's an amount. It's more than one, it's more than two. But she has sons, right? And they're tall and they're like buff. They're all taller than her, right? They're bigger than her, they're taller than her, but they never bucked or rebelled against their mother. One of the reasons for this, because the thing is, I have seen sons threaten or scare their mother, right? I've seen this. I've been in the house when this is, I know how this looks. The reason why those boys, despite how big and tall and strong they were, never rebelled or bucked against their mom is not because necessarily she put the fear of God in them or any. No, no. What they were submitting to, because the thing is, she never had to command submission. They were submitting to principle, her embodiment of principle, right? A lot of you all do not embody principle. A lot of you all do not embody or respect universal law. And so you are not in alignment with nature, and so nothing will bow to you, right? Your vessel as a woman doesn't mean shit, right? What your vessel is only as valuable and as sacred as what it carries, right? Or embodies. The vessel itself doesn't hold any weight. Your flesh does not hold any weight. If anything, your flesh is a deterrent to me. Not just to me, to a lot of people. Your flesh, which is not receptive, but your flesh is open to carnal desires and whatnot, right? Humiliation kinks, pain kinks, right? A kink for pain. All of these things that are natural to your flesh, right? No one is submitting to your vessel, right? As a woman, it is what you house that they are submitting to, which should be a reflection of nature itself, natural order. Nobody is submitting to you. Men don't submit to you. You within and of yourself are nothing. Respect. Your vessel is nothing, right? It is what you embody. It is what you house that men, that nature itself submits to. You are not granted permission to control your environment and the elements within it when you do not embody principle and universal law. That is the only thing that nature responds to and respects, right? When you're in alignment, you get to influence all that is outside of you, your environment. That includes everybody in that environment, right? Especially if they're not aligned. If they're aligned, probably not. If they are not aligned and therefore not in control of themselves, you can control people. It's very easy, right? Especially on social media. People scroll so mindlessly with no knowledge of the subconscious and what all is happening there and how they're leaving their subconscious vulnerable to all that they consume. Mind control is real and it's very easy to do. It's not difficult. But I really just came on here to say, those of you who are like, we used to be queens, we used to be this, they used to bow, blah, blah. You do not have to command submission when you are embodying principle, right? You don't have to command anything. The embodiment of principle in universal law, which is a reflection of nature itself, makes you worthy of submission. Okay?